Here today I'm just going to do a quick video. This is the inside of a KB169 from 1929. What I've done is, it was formally restored, but it needed, I had a bad hum on it. This was caused by the set using a non-cathoded output pentode. It was a 4-volt battery valve, because that's all they had then for pentodes. The problem is you just get and everybody sounds like they got a vibrator in their throat. And when you hear music, it sounds like it's underwater. So what I did is I fitted a pentode and a bias circuit, which I'm going to build into a box. So that's the new pentode. I've got one of these. It's a balloon one coming. It's an MPT4. I got two. This is going to be built in a box, which is going to be on the side of there. What it was, I stupidly put the chassis in and the screws at the front, hang on. The screws at the front, unfortunately, where the threads were gone, so I put a little bit of glue on them. Guess what? I can't get them out now. So I couldn't get this out to get the chassis out. So what I did is I hooked a piece of joining yellow wire, threaded it through the valve base after drilling an extra hole, because this is a 4-pin base. So what I did is I added another sleeve to the Paxlin. I filed the Paxlin out using a watch file, clock file, spin, spin, spin till the hole was big enough, put some Araldite, pushed a new pin through, then drew the wire through that hole up to that resistor and capacitor, which will be in the box. The earth end is, there was a hole already there, so I just put a blind with it, or what I call a pop with it, through it. I did the same on here. There's a cap across the heater circuit of that valve. It does help. So you get a bit of hum. But before it sounded like a chainsaw buzzing. I could hear it buzzing in the front room. Now I'd say I got the sort of levels of a hum you get on a DAC 90. Which is there, but it's not enough to cause any problems. That tuning valve is a German one. It's brand new. It lights up nice and bright, as you can see. It's brand new. That one is an AC. It's an MHL4. I got for £9. It was tested. The guy said it was 100%. I don't know whether it is, but it's okay. But I tried an ML4. It's even louder, but that's fine. It was working fine. I've only got a short aerial on it. And that one there is an MKT4 Marconi, and I've got a Marconi PT4 balloon to go in there. And that's the speaker. I'm running it on a roundy. Now what I'm going to do is turn the set round so you can see it. So I've got to be careful how I do it.
Pakistan announced their 17-man squad for the T20 series, and a lot of players in this game will be involved with that as well. Barbara Azam will be captain.
Right, this is the radio.
And then we have
that is the radio. And when you turn the volume down, it's not distorted with hum. You can hear the hum, but it's not distorted. The cabinet is oak. They did these in oak and mahogany, or as I call it, mogmanay. They did it in that. It's got the original main switch which works. I never use it because I don't want to louse it up. What I did, there's 4 screws in here to hold this on, and the threads were gone. I put a bit of Araldite and pushed them in. Idiot, now I can't get them open. So I've made a right mess there, haven't I? The only way to get those out now is to heat them with a soldering iron and then whip them out quick. But I'm not going to remove it. It's got polymer caps in it. They won't go in my lifetime. The resistors are all fine. They're all original, but they all read good. So, but I'm 60, so I would imagine it's not going to get used much. So, what I do is paint those little screw heads brown or black. They won't look so rough then, because the one's got a few scratches where I try to get it out. So, this is what it sounds like. that's how loud it gets. That's about normal volume to me, and I'm a bit deaf, so maximum volume.
And he comes wide of the crease again, angles that one in, and is watchfully defended back to Mike Crawley. It's alright. Yeah, he's alright, yeah. It's alright.
It's not overly loud, but it's loud enough, and I've only got a 2 metre piece of wire for an aerial. The more aerial wire, the louder it is. So the volume would be a lot more if I had a wire in the garden, which is what they used to use. The speaker is a BTH Roundy. So I did British Thompson, I think it stands for. I can't remember what the middle one is. British Thompson, I know it was, but the middle name was something else, BTH. British Thompson, and I think the name of the town, I think. I got 2 BTH speakers. I got this one. I've also got a horn, or as I call it, a cornet speaker. It looks like an ice cream cornet. So this one's got a moving iron element, and it's got a new moving iron element, I think, than when it was fitted. So and the magnets have gone in this, so I had to glue 2 neodymium magnets to the poles to fix that. And it works really well now. Now there's one on eBay. One of these bars is broken, it's missing, and they want 250 quid for it on eBay plus post. This one's perfect, and I only paid £90 for it. So you can do it, and there's no chips, cracks or breaks in it. So I won't be paying 240 quid for one that's a piece broken. The guy said, oh, it's easy enough to make a piece, to 3D print one or to mould one. But it depends, what is that speaker actually worth? To me then, it's worth at least 200 quid if it's all working with that cable. Anyway, and the radio's got to be worth at least 200 now. So I would be saying that'd be worth about £400. Probably a bit more with the original balloon type valves in that. Anyway, goodbye my friends. I hope you enjoyed the talk on the KB 169 TRF mains radio from 1929.